I want us to do a market breakdown of this coming week, and as usual, we're just going to start with the major pairs, that is major currency pairs, and let's just start with, for instance, Euro USD, and let's see what Euro USD has for us. So real quick, let's just do that. Euro USD, yeah, right there. Correct. Now we need to start our analysis from the weekly time frame, because this is a new week basically, and we need to make sure we understand what the market did last week, and react to that when price opens tomorrow, right? So real quick, this is how I usually start my analysis, right? You see the market is really naked, so I usually like to zoom out all the way, just trying to figure out, or just trying to see the market in big picture. If I don't see anything, I can flip my screen, just staring the screen. So this is it, understand what price is doing. So from this perspective, I can maybe start my analysis from this. I can say, okay, we had this level, remember the screen is flipped, we've had this level as our previous high, no, it's a low, and of course we have this level right here, something like that, right? Now there's this rule that the market usually try to respect, that is, I call it the 90% rule. Most of the time the market will try to go back to where it came from, right? 90%, right? And try to recover from that. What do I mean? So from this level right here, from this high right there till this might be 100%. So if we have that in mind, so there's that possibility still that the market might go back to retest this 100% or 90%. So probably 90%, we might just say maybe around this level, right? But then since we have that in mind, we will be reacting to what price is telling us. If the market is telling us that, I still have that momentum to continue pushing, then we will do what price is telling us. So because we have this as a high and this as a low, remember the screen is flipped, let me just take it back. So this is the high and this is the low, right? I can bring this right there. So basically this is what Euro USD is doing on the weekly time frame. Remember, based on our analysis, we still understand that there is that possibility that Euro USD will go back to retest this level. So we have up to 600 pips, that is 608 pips, that's like 6,000 points for Euro USD to cover, right? So of the 600 pips, probably we might catch up something, right? Get amazing entry and react to that. So with that being said, what are we expecting? We should be expecting some pullbacks and only go in once price has given us the kind of pullback we're waiting for, right? So this is what we have based on the daily time frame. And once again, I'm going to flip my screen. So for those who trade trend line, this is my anticipation. We have to start our trend from this level, something like this, market something like that, 1 2, and of course I should be anticipating a third touch and look for my buy entry position, right? So this is what I have now on Euro USD based on the daily. So I'll flip my screen back, right? So right now, like I said before, I only need to see correction and look for my entry. I want to see Euro USD giving me a correction or pullback and go in for my amazing swing position, right? Because why? Right now you see all this is just an impulse phase. This is an impulse phase right here. And to my understanding, I know that after every impulse phase, the market usually comes back to give a correction, and that is where I look for my entry. Impulse, I wait for the market to go back to give me a correction, I look for my entry. So now all these, just an impulse correction, small one, impulse, I'm supposed to anticipate a correction and take the market all the way up. Now I go to the H4 real quick and continue digging in more deep right here. Now of this H4, of course, I should be adjusting my trend line, make sure that I cater for the week so that I don't miss out anything or the market not fake me out. Flip my screen once again and try to understand what price might do. Now we have certain amazing zones that I should be watching out for. This is the first zone right here that Euro USD did break out from. So that's the first zone I should be watching out. Now the second zone should be this order block level right here. Should mark this right there. Now if Euro USD comes back and retests or pull back to this level, I want to see the reaction around this level, right? And if it continues pushing, that is if it breaks, I don't have an issue. All I need to see is reaction around this level there, and that is when I will be looking for my buy entry opportunity. Remember, the screen is flipped, so this is it, right? I repeat when the screen is back to its normal thing. So I want to see reaction. The moment she starts pulling back, I want to see reaction around there. If I get a buy opportunity, I'll take my buy. But then if Euro USD does not give me an entry opportunity, continues dropping, should be a good thing. I want to see a reaction around this level and look for my entry property probably around that level, and of course swing it, this join all the way up, right? So that is now on Euro USD, and I think this should be the same on a Gbpjpy USD right there. So let's talk about Gbpjpy USD, and I'll start with the weekly time frame basically, and let me remove my drawing, something like that. Now just the same thing that I just did on Euro USD. I'll try to zoom out basically, and if I don't see a thing, I'll flip my screen, something like that. And as usual, look for my high and the low right here, mark that and mark this. Now we still have that possibility that Gbpjpy USD might continue going up. We still have around 500 pips to cover, correct? Now let me see if we had something over here, blah blah blah. Good. Now flipping the screen back, before I flip back, let me take it to the daily time frame and see what she's doing. Right now, same thing, I'll start my trend line from the previous high right there. Remember, this is a low. Flip the screen back, so that's previous low right here, right here. Right now my anticipation is I want to see Gbpjpy USD doing this, coming back and pulling back right there, and once I get my entry opportunity, I'm going to take my buy right there and swing this joint all the way up. Have my stop right there, correct? Now the next pair I want to talk about is gold trade and Xauusd real quick. Xauusd, right? So I'll start my analysis once again from the weekly time frame, just repeating the same thing, guys, you understand? So this is it. Like I said before, if I don't see anything interesting, I flip my screen and try to reanalyze the market in that way. So based on the weekly time frame, I don't see anything amazing, so I'll take it down to the daily time frame and understand. Good. Now from the daily time frame, what do I see? This behavior right here has already caught my attention, right? So that's like a continuation, correct? Now it's only going to be a confirmed continuation once she gives me my anticipated, so that is my anticipated thing. So I'll mark that level right there and go to the 4 hour real quick. This is it. Now have this level right here marked, something like this, and I can clone it, have it right there, something like that. I think she's making sense. Now I don't need to go all the way and analyze all these. I don't need all this. All I'll need to do basically is just concentrate on this thing that we just came up with, this continuation layer right there. So good. Now my anticipation, remember the screen is still flipped. This is how gold is basically, right? So I'll continue flipping that and go back to the H1 and adjust my trend line right there, so don't get confused, right? Anyway guys, so I'll be sending these signals basically for free in my public Telegram too, so you guys should check out my public Telegram and also win, help us win, that is, win with the gang for free. I'll be giving out free signals basically. So all you just need to do is check out my Telegram channel link and join the gang, you understand. At the same time, if you want to join my premium gang, I'll also be giving you link so that you can join my free my premium team and have lifetime access for free too. So right there. So that is what I see on gold, right? Let me just have this right here. Now, to tell me that gold is ready, let me just have this bar. Just to be sure that gold wants to go up. I want to see impulse. I want to see bulls coming in. What do I mean? Right now I see there's no sign that bulls are coming in. So probably maybe the market might open and we see gold going down. No issue. But then that will be a good thing. If she opens and goes down, it should be a good thing. All I need to see is another impulse just to tell me that bulls are coming in, and I should look for amazing swing. Gold is looking so nice, and I'm not going to look for sales on gold. I'm not mad unless price tells me otherwise. Even if I see price telling me I should be looking for sale, I will never sell gold. Right? I'll never sell gold. Right? So probably maybe if price doesn't go down as anticipated and price opens, no issue, I won't do a thing. I want to see an impulse phase correction. Then I think the best place for me to look for buys and be sure that your gold is now ready to fly in. Let's just adjust this right here, right? And let's just mark out this high too. So the best place for me to look for buys should be out of this channel right here. Impulse phase correction, then I go in, right? Or maybe gold does this, then now breaks out of that channel, comes back for a retest, then I will be looking for my buy opportunity right here. That should be a good and safest place to look for buy, right? Now, what if she does this, goes up, respects this level, then start dropping? No worries, because why? I want to understand this pullback right here. In essence, if you mark this level right there, I want to understand this pullback right here, and once I see a good confirmation that she is ready to go up, this should also be a good place for me to look for a buy entry position. So those are the two levels that I'm going to watch out for gold, right here or right there, for amazing swings, right? And that is what I see on gold. Good. Now I think let me talk about Gbpjpy Gbpjpy. Let me head over to Gbpjpy Gbpusd. Gbpjpy righty. I'll start from the weekly time frame and just do the same thing. Zoom out, baby. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. While signing. Good. If I don't see a thing, recommended to flip my screen. Right? What's she doing? What's she doing? Let's just have it right there. Take it back. This is how basically I do my analysis. Correct. Okay, let me see if this one makes sense. For now, I'll just throw in anything. 1 2 1 2 3 right there. Let me just have that right there, and adjust this and adjust this too. Let me adjust this. Right, I think this should also be right there, taking care of the week. So this is what Gbpjpy is doing. So I have this level right there as a high, mark that, and of course this level 2 is a low. Correct, right? So now I want to see price reaction, because right now I think we are basically cruising at this high right here. So this is a very crucial zone. Let me just mark that level, right? Very crucial zone. What do I mean? If I see the market giving me a sign that she wants to break, then I should be looking for buys, take this joint all the way up, right? And if she gives me a sign that she wants to drop, then should be amazing thing, right? So I'll go back to the daily time frame basically, and let me just hit the daily. Let me just hit the daily right there. So now, based on the daily time frame, I'm looking for two things. I'm looking for signs so that bulls are coming in. What do I mean? I'm looking for correction, continuation, something like that, and something like this, that bears are coming in, right? So let's just go. What do we have? What do we have here? I'll flip my screen once more and see what she's doing. Right. So probably let me just try to extend this joint right here. Take care of the week too, something like that. Okay, right. What's she doing? And let me just start my trend from that now. I think I should start from the last one, last two, something like this. Probably clone it right there, something like that. Okay, let me just adjust this right here. Correct, and go to the 4 hour. Once I'm on the H4, I need to adjust this two right here. Correct. Now there's also another trend line, yeah. So probably since this one broke the low, so I think I should have this right here. I don't know if that makes sense though. First or second. So right now she's consolidating basically, right? I'll need to adjust this right here. You know, I'll need to zoom in all the way and go to the H1 and see what she's doing. So basically she's kind of consolidating and not clean based on what I see. So let me just adjust this one, probably right there. Anything goes, my amigos, anything goes. Yeah, this one makes sense. Then I think I should adjust this. Correct. Now I'm getting it. Make sure that's there. Right there. Correct. Now, for me to go in, let me flip this joint right there. So this one, this channel, there's this channel, blah blah blah. Okay. If she does this blue, then that should be a sign that she's dropping, right? So right now I think I should just wait and see what price will do once she once she hits this level. That's what I'll need to see. Because what if this might be possible head and shoulder right there. Yeah, correct. Now I think that's all I'll need to see. I want to see reaction around this channel right there. If she drops, comes back and gives me a sign that bears are coming in, then I'm going to look for sale position right there, something like that, and have my stop probably around that level, right? So that is what I see basically on Gbpjpy. But I think, guys, I should stop there. And then guys, if you can check my Telegram channel, link in the description box below. Basically I'll be giving all these signals for free, you understand? And if you not hit that subscribe button, guys, kindly smash that subscribe button. And adios, amigos. Peace.